Salve a tutti ragazzi, benvenuti in una nuova puntata di Agatha Christie The ABC Master. Allora, oggi dobbiamo andare a prendere la lettera che ci è appena arrivata. Leggi la lettera per vedere che cosa c'è scritto su. C'è qualcosa da dirci tu? No. Possiamo sempre guardarci allo specchio oppure costa solo una volta? No, conta ancora. Perfetto. Va bene, andiamo a vedere la lettera. Vediamola.
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The end of our affair went like clockwork, don't you feel? But the fun has only just started. I would like to draw your attention to Bexhill-on-Sea on the 25th of this month. We're having a crazy time. Best wishes, ABC.
Ok. Mi viene detto di un nuovo omicidio?
The next crime will be in Bexhill. We must warn Jap to Scotland Yard.
Did the letter indicate anything that might help the police?
To be honest, I think we can already guess something about the next victim. But I need to think about it a little more.
Ok, riflettiamo. Dobbiamo confrontare la nuova lettera con la prima. Quindi guardiamo qua.
Let us examine this more closely.
Allora, dobbiamo guardare le lettere per trovare punti in comune, penso. Quindi la I. Guardiamo se...
Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects.
La I mi sembra di sì.
Yes, this I is weird.
Quindi ci allontaniamo e andiamo
Right.
sulla prima.
Let us compare this with the other letter.
Eccola qua.
Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other
Sì, ne ho
similar
già
defects
trovati
to
altri due
confirm my
se...
theory.
Ne ho già trovati altri due se ti bastano. La A
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual.
è storta.
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
C'è la V doppia minuscola che è mezza cancellata.
The W is not printed properly.
Esatto. In
Right.
tutte e due.
Let us compare this with the other letter.
Qua.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
Quindi è stato
My
scritto nella
theory was
stessa
right. These two
macchina.
letters were
Esatto.
written with the same typewriter.
Perfetto.
Both letters were written on the same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore material proof.
But there is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked.
Ok, quindi...
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ok. Cosa dobbiamo mettere in collegamento? Che cosa c'è di particolare nell'omicidio di Andover? Lettera che non... No. Guida ABC di Andover. Il furto non è il momento del delitto. La prima vittima si chiama Asher. Proviamo. Sì. Andover e Asher. Tutto per A. Allora, che cosa possiamo dedurre sulla prossima vittima? Che comincia per B. Lettera che annuncia il crimine di Bexhill, che c'è che sarà a Bexhill. E la vittima potrebbe iniziare per B. Perfetto.
So, Poirot, have you found something?
Oui, I believe so. But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Japp. I will explain there.
Ok. Esci da Witter. Guardiamoci un pochettino intorno prima.
Daily Flicker, June the 22nd, 1935. Battle over control of bank system. What will the government do for money? Andover, murder of a tobacconist.
Secondo piano, naturalmente un omicidio in secondo piano lo mettiamo, eh? Allora, non c'è altro da fare? No. Quindi dobbiamo uscire? Esci da Whitehaven, sì. Con lui non ci possiamo mai parlare. I capelli se li siamo già sistemati, i baffi anzi. Perfetto. Dove andiamo adesso? Qua rientriamo. Ah, possiamo parlare finalmente?
It may be time to go to Scotland
No.
Yard.
Ok, prendiamo la macchinina. Un po' traballante.
To Scotland Yard, please.
Un taxi allora. Ok, informa Jap. L'unica cosa che dobbiamo fare, sì. Ok, andiamo dentro allora. Ok, cosa c'è? Medaglie.
Jap has invested a great deal in his career.
Tabella delle medaglie. Ordine al merito.
Jap is an investigator greatly respected by his peers. Jap is an investigator greatly
Sì,
respected by
ok.
his peers.
Scusa.
Like all hunters, Hastings has always been fascinated by weapons.
C'è una piantina dell'Inghilterra. Allora.
London. I really like this city. One thing is certain, you never get bored here.
E qui c'è
Alice Asher was murdered in
Andover.
Andover, the ABC killer's first murder.
Ok. Allora, guardiamo Jap.
Jap appears to be snowed under.
C'ha lavoro da fare. File di documenti. Tazza di tè freddo.
Jap
Telefono
appears to
sganciato.
already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters.
E gli porti un altro omicidio. Quindi,
Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received another letter signed ABC. The next crime will be on the 25th in Bexhill-on-Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
di
I fear
solito...
so.
Good God, Poirot. Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
Vabbè. Allora, l'assassino attacca le donne anziane che hanno un negozio. L'assassino imprevedibile. Il nome della prossima vittima inizierà per B. Esatto.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received a letter mentioning Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the town, might have been chosen by alphabetical order.
So, it's an alphabet fiend. I'm going to have a list drawn up of all the people whose name starts with B. I hope there aren't too many of them.
Bien, we should leave you to work, Chief Inspector.
You have a few days to prepare yourself.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
Ce la farà? Non ce la farà? Chi lo sa? Vedremo.
Poirot?
Chief Inspector Jap, your call does not bode well.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An ABC was placed on the body.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
Quindi non ce l'ha fatta. Oh, andiamo a Bexhill. Bello il cielo.
Bexhill is a delightful town. It would be nice to come back and visit.
I do not entirely agree. Walking at the beach damages my shoes, and it hurts my knee.
So the years have not spared you, my friend. It's the same for all of us.
That is exactly what I said to myself when I saw you back from your travels.
Poirot!
Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Jap waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
Ok. Come è stata uccisa la vittima? Adesso andiamo a vederla. Cosa mi fa vedere qua?
Bexhill seems to be a pleasant little town.
Oh. Ce la fai? Lungomare. Bungalow. Case
Bexhill is a
vittoriane.
pretty
Ok.
little seaside resort with elegant architecture, although personally I prefer more modern buildings.
Va bene, andiamo giù allora. Verso la spiaggia. E vediamo il corpo. Come è stata ammazzata questa? Dai. Cosa mi fa guardare?
Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder, but a young woman's murder seems to be troubling him greatly.
Oh, parliamo con l'ispettore Japp.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old. Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock, and we found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place. It has no bearing on the murder.
Are you certain? For women, it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press been informed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine.
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young woman fitting her description last night to come and see us, but I have little hope of gaining anything from it.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right, Hastings.
Ok. Esamina la scena del crimine. Andiamo subito noi. Vediamo cosa c'è da trovare. Corda strangolata? È probabile.
His marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth.
È questa.
Braided silk belt. It may have belonged to the victim.
Ha una chiave in
This
mano.
key is too small to be one for a house. Without a doubt, it is for a padlock.
La prendiamo, ok. Qui c'è la guida, la solita guida.
The guide is open at the page for the Bexhill train times.
Ok.
The young woman wasn't wearing shoes or a coat and was not carrying a bag.
L'avrà
That's
messa,
strange.
l'avrà messa
Either the
dentro
murderer
qualche
stole her
parte.
belongings or she put them somewhere safe. Maybe so that she could bath. Apart from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant.
Ok. Ne manca uno.
A braided silk belt.
No, sempre quello.
She was a great beauty. Strange that chap didn't notice it.
Forse non gli è
Let's
interessato.
now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ok. Utilizziamo le celluline grigie. Come è stata uccisa la vittima? La vittima ha dei segni sul collo e questo ce lo mettiamo. La vittima era una bella donna, non mi sembra. La guida, questa potrebbe anche essere. C'era una cintura di seta intrecciata e quindi questo non è. Non si è dibattuta, la vittima non aveva... Non si è dibattuta, ok. La vittima è stata strangolata di sorpresa con la sua stessa
The
cintura.
poor child must have been strangled with his bread belt. Unfortunately, in view of the fabric, it is unlikely that we will find any prints. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ok, un'altra. E vai. Quali sono i punti in comune tra l'omicidio di Andover e quello di Bexhill? Allora, guida BC di Andover. E la lettera? No. Ok, erano le due guide. Mi ha confuso il fatto che non ci fosse l'immagine. Va bene. I crimini di Andover e di Bexhill sono opera dello stesso assassino. E visto che c'è la stessa lettera, no, niente. La stampa non è informata. La vittima ha dei segni sul collo. La stampa non è informata. I due omicidi sono stati premeditati ed eseguiti dallo stesso
The
assassino.
medical officer should confirm that the victim was strangled with her own belt.
That's what I thought. She shows the usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll find prints this time.
You are too optimistic, Hastings. Our killer is far too meticulous for that.
Ok. Quindi dobbiamo identificare la vittima. Cosa che proveremo a fare nello prossimo episodio. Grazie a tutti per la visione del video. Ciao ciao.